The jewel, the prize, looking into your eyes. Cool pools drown your mind. What else will you find? I heard a rumor. It was just a rumor. I heard a rumor. What have you done to her? Myriad lights, they say I'd be impressed. Arabian Knights at your primitive best. Well, I'm here to set the record straight, folks. Maybe you've heard rumors about it and wondering why I have not presented a Local Loft podcast in almost a month. It was not rumors. It actually involved a medical procedure that when you get older, and I'm a year away from 60, it must be done just to make sure you're still rocking solid. I had a little heart procedure. My heart is fine. It wasn't surgery. It was just something to check to make sure I didn't have any blockages in arteries. I had to take time off to recoup from that because it involved going through a part of my groin and a number of bruises. But it wasn't only that. I'm in the process, and this is not rumors either, of selling my house that I've lived at for 22 years in Stickney, and that's taken a little longer than expected. A couple of reasons why I put Local Loft on hold, but here tonight, and there's no rumors and there's no denying, the Merchant Street Music Fest certainly brings out the best in the Kankakee music scene. Much like Siouxsie And The Banshees brought out some of their best music 45 years ago this week when they released the single Arabian Knights. It was also part of their critically acclaimed album Juju, released early on in the spring of 1981. So no rumors involved here. The Merchant Street Music Fest certainly showcases the best of the Kankakee area and beyond. And certainly tonight, night 1 of 2 at the Harold and Jean Minor Festival Square in downtown Kankakee, much of the best of the Kankakee County area. Many acts whom you've heard before on previous Local Loft podcasts, including Carrying Torches, who's working on a 3rd full-length album. It's been a while since they put out an album. A number of singles for the band that's been led by Justin Daniel and John Paul Gray on drums and the eclectic Misty Oakley on keyboards. There's also Mothpoint. Maybe you've heard of their founding member and singer Lupe Carrol before, if you fronted the Kankakee music scene for a number of years. Lupe was an accomplished acoustic guitar performer. He's really branched out into a more bluesy and sophisticated alternative rock sound, with help from his brother and also Justin McMaster. It's Mothpoint who I'm going to be talking to tonight as they play Merchant Street Music Fest, and also not from the Kankakee area, but a band you've heard from before 7 years ago when I proclaimed them the future of grunge, that grunge never went away. After it hit its peak in the 90s, it simply took a long breather. Lever is here tonight, and full of moxie, starting to hold things off, getting a massive crowd of pogoers down there at the Hill stage. The band that contains Mike Bass. I used to call him Mike Bass. Remember Bleed for the Fallen? Oh, some 12 years ago? Yeah, Mike was part of that duo as well. Mike also had time in Carrying Torches not too long ago. Ace of Wands, their debut EP, released in 2018, has a picture of all 5 of them on the walkway, the upper deck section of the Hill stage. So I'm going to be getting to Mothpoint, and I got a lot of catching up to do, I must say. A bigger event, not happening in Kankakee, but nearby Peatone, will take place in September. It's going to be an all-day freakout, and one of the Cat 105.5's former program directors who took the station in a much more intense hard-rocking direction, well, he's going to be live and seen. Play-by-play descriptions of it all. You have several Kankakee area bands represented at this big bash in September. The Barn Burner, including Wolf Dozer. More about that on the way. Local Loft episode 434 coming to you in an abridged, shortened edition. Full-length podcast will resume in the weeks and months to come. Don't believe the rumors. Believe what you hear. It's the truth. From Kankakee to Lever's home base of Crystal Lake and many areas in between, it is the best that the Chicagoland area's metal, punk, alternative rock, and power pop scene has to offer.
Is a brand new song. He was out Pacific.
Certainly it was a thrill on the Hill stage, that is, here at Merchant Street Music Fest, and the awesome Mothpoint provided that thrill. Actually about a 45-minute thrill. Now, a lot of you may know Lupe Carrol from being a regular at the Farmers Market, Kankakee Farmers Market. He was an acoustic solo performer, but Lupe has put this band together, and it has been really solid the last 2 years. They have a full-length album songs, and eventually, are you going to follow that up? And how is it going to sound compared to this freeform, spectacular set you guys just did on stage with guitar solos, ethereal? I've never heard those before. I mean, so much detail in everything you do on stage.
First off, thank you so much for your kind words, man. Yeah, so we played a handful of like the newer ones tonight. I feel like it's not too far off from the other things we've written, but I think there's a lot more comfort and in as far as like our playing goes, we've just gotten way more dialed in and reading each other and stuff. So the newer songs, I feel like they're a little more almost more laid back. We didn't like feel the need to really get too crazy punchy. There's a lot more flowiness and ambient stuff going on. And then the first album we recorded with a friend in town, and this next bit we're kind of turning our practice space into a recording area and trying to do everything ourselves this next time around. But yeah.
And shout outs to Dennis, who runs Comatose Studios.
Dennis Pleckham.
Yeah, we are working on self-recording. Half of our set was pretty much new stuff, and the old stuff, when we played here 3 years ago, we were on a very tight deadline, and we had to put a lot of songs together really fast. So I think a lot of the new songs do have more of that chill vibe because we were able to
take our time.
Yeah, take our time and be relaxed while we wrote them and be a little bit more concise with our ideas. So.
Well, the songs are predominantly instrumental. It takes a while before your vocals kick in. So when you are putting together songs, do they start off as jam sessions, or do you work both lyrics and music in equally?
Yeah, it's definitely, I would say, a jam session. We tend to, Keegan, if it were a game, like, it'd be me and Keegan with racking up points. I think Keegan's definitely in the lead right now, but like when we started, we would kind of every other week, we would bring a song to the table and show everyone like, hey, like bass could go like this, drums could do this. These newer ones, because we've had that time, Keegan's brought a lot of it to the table, but then it's been really neat to, instead of him just like, hey, this is what I want everyone to do, we've had a lot more creative involvement, like everyone, like, hey, what if I did this? Hey, what do you think of this sound? So yeah, that's it. They kind of differ every time, and it's a really fun thing. I love going to band practice knowing we're gonna write, because I don't know how on earth it's gonna happen.
Thanks so much.
audience is, but you had you mentioned you had young girls writing some of your songs.
Oh, I was being silly. Those were his nieces.
That song I actually wrote my brother-in-law. It was in the crowd, and we used to be in a band. And as I mentioned before, we were scrambling to do a lot of music together a few years ago, and that was a song I had wrote with their father. So we kind of like took it and made it our own. But the girls still remember that song pretty well. So,
which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's really neat.
Well, I can hardly wait for the next Mothpoint album to come out because it's going to be very unpredictable. You know, the freeform jamming mixed in with the harmony vocals and lyrics that are very catchy. So Lupe and Keegan,
that's right.
Yes.
Thank you for talking to us and providing a big thrill here at Merchant Street Music Fest 2026, Harold and Eugene Minor Festival Square in Kankakee.